Portugal is the westernmost country in Europe, sharing its only land border with Spain. And as often happens between neighbouring countries, our relationship with our Iberian brothers has not always been amicable, forcing Portugal several times in its history to defend the title it conquered in 1143 and still holds today, that of the oldest nation in the world. But Portugal is a small country without the natural resources that traditionally confer wealth to nations. But it has two abundant natural resources that the Portuguese really appreciate: the sun and the sea. But many centuries had to pass before tourism was invented. From early times, the Portuguese felt the need to embark on expeditions and expand their maritime frontier in search of a better fate. At the beginning of the 15th century, the Portuguese began the saga of the discoveries, giving new worlds to the world. They were the first Europeans to reach a number of continents. First Africa, then America, and finally Asia and Oceania.
In 1519, I set out to sail around the world and prove that the world was round almost 100 years before Galileo, opening the way to the first globalization.
After 500 years, the Portuguese decided it was time to launch new explorers. But this time they aren't bearded sailors, and their instruments are no longer compasses and nautical charts. They are little explorers, linked in a network by new and friendly Magellans, a computer for children and young people that was named after the famous Portuguese explorer, integrated in a learning ecosystem that has the ambition to give everyone access to content and knowledge, and offers the only tool powerful enough to change the world: education. This is the new adventure in which Portugal has embarked.